thou hast said, none seeth me. So all they plans they make, they've been doing it in secrecy.
Yeah.
But now it's been revealed. See, secrecy was like their weapon. You know.
Yeah.
Now everybody know who the Illuminati is, right?
No, they really know. It's because they don't talk about it.
Well, no, everybody talking about it now.
If you're a part of it, you know who else is a part of it.
Right. I mean, I agree with that, but everybody know when you say Rockefellers now, everybody's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they've heard of it. Yeah, but
you
you can sit there and say like Pop, like everybody think he's gone or whatever, or maybe he's still here or whatever. Yeah, I'll leave it up to your imagination. But at the same time, though, it's like say what the public thinks is going on. That's just a painting the picture. You know what I'm saying? That's a picture they paint for the public and people not to freak out about what's really getting ready to go on.
Yep. And they show you that in a lot of these movies.
So it's like just because we got a Bible in our hand and I forget what it's called, but a blue thing over your clothes. Hey, you're painting a picture of being like a religious or something like that. But at the same time, I bet you when the camera turn off and that Bible go back down and it come time to get some money to pay the bills and shit, you out here just like any other man.
Yeah.
You scraping the nickels off the pavement.
Yeah, it's like Clark Kent Superman. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, we have to live in a society.
Yeah, we just try to fit in and look a part of whatever it is you do.
But you still like you don't cast in society. You don't just gotta do this and then nigga, you know. Like, I'm going to be a nigga now, you know.
Hey,
no, you gotta continue to stay.
You're a human being, man.
Yeah,
it's like there should be like basically to me, in my eyes and the way I believe, it's like I can't sit here and say I believe in God and all this other stuff, but I believe that there's a higher power. And I believe that there should be two races, men and women. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we all the same.
Well, hey, I gotta show you something real quick. I know we're kind of all over the place. Well, let me get this real quick, and this is for edification too, for the camera. You know, let me finish this off. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me." And all the time while they've been doing their wickedness, the Most High been watching them. You know, so it says, "Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, they have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." So that's them. These Edomites, okay, but starting with the top banking families, their pride is telling them, oh, well, with everything I've been doing and getting away with, all the wickedness I've been doing, I am God now. I created myself. Now I want to control. I got everything in the world. Now I want to control people. See, so that's what their whole thing about is with this chip, getting everybody chip, is them controlling people.
See that I'm not with the chip. I'm not chipping me. I'll smash somebody for you chip me. You ain't put no tracking device.
Stay in that spirit, man. You know. Yeah. Let me get this real quick. Because you said pretty much we're all the same, and with the Heavenly Father, that's not the case. The Lord has His chosen people. He just like with you. Do you have like a favorite food over another? Like, do you have a food you dislike? Like, I never eat that, you know?
Yeah, shrimp.
There you go. Hey, that's good, too.
Lobster, shrimps and shit, yeah.
We ain't supposed to eat that,
you
know?
We ain't supposed to
eat that. I used to set some shrimp up back in the day, man. I'm not going to lie, but once I know...
seafood no more, though.
I hate seafood, bro. Like, I'll eat some salmon or something like that, but, like, shrimp, clams, lobster, crabs. Yeah. Even in, like, before I knew the truth, a crab, like, it just didn't taste right to me, you know?
Right.
Like, shrimp, it was like, it's kind of...
Shrimp's all right. But put in some spaghetti, tear it up. Yeah. Real shit.
You say spaghetti?
Yeah. Put your little jumbo shrimp in some spaghetti.
Well, I used to eat shrimp. I used to eat clam chowder, you know, but then I found out, like, we ain't supposed to eat that stuff. That day, I was like, good.
Just like they don't want you to eat bacon
you ain't supposed to eat bacon or pork,
because they eat their own filth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they want you to eat it. Like, you see the signs and stuff, they're like, come and get a double bacon cheeseburger, triple bacon.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? You know, the reason why they do that is because they want us, they want these people on this sign to eat that stuff, man. Because they used to feed us that stuff back in slavery.
Yeah.
They used to give us the slop, they used to give us the food they gave to the pigs, and they used to give us pigs, you know? So, why? Because they know we're the Israelites, you know? But once again, the Most High, he has a special people over all these other people on the planet, you know? And here's proof. This is Psalm 147 and 19. It says, he showeth his word unto Jacob. Jacob is another way of saying Israel. Yeah. Because Jacob, his name was changed from Jacob to Israel. You know, my son, his name is Jacob. You know, his name is Jacob. You know, which Jacob means supplanter. And once again, Israel means he is a prince of power.
Yeah.
You know, or sons of God. So it says, he showeth his word unto Jacob. This Bible, these scriptures, the law, statutes, and commandments. And that's why you even said it resonates with you. So you may be an Israelite, man. You know?
Yeah.
It says his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. When we came out of Egypt, after the Passover, the Lord delivered us up out of Egypt. He gave Moses the law, the statutes, the commandments on how we should operate in our life, right? So he only gave that to these people. No other nation, not the Chinese man, not the Japanese man, not the so-called white man, not the Muslim, huh?
They was blessed then.
Yeah, not the Arabs. There you go. Hey, we are blessed, man. You know, the Israelites are blessed, man. You know, even though we're under curses, we're still blessed.
Yeah, we still ball on them too.
Yeah, there you go, man. There you go.
And if you stop balling, go hit the kitchen.
Hey, man, yeah, you a Jake, bro.
Yeah.
I believe you're Jake, man. It says, he hath not dealt so with any nation. So the Lord he ain't dealing with no other nation. You got in the churches, they tell you, oh yeah, John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave, no, man, hey, that word is talking about these people. Because that word goes back to the Greek word cosmos, which means a government, you know, order of people, you know. So it says, he hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them, praise ye the Lord. That's why Chinese people can eat octopus and not get fucking high blood pressure or anything, you know, or drop dead from eating octopus.
Yeah.
But if we eat an octopus,
it'll fucking come off the stick and stick to
you
your
probably
throat or something. Like, nope.
grow an 8 leg or something, man. You know?
Yeah, something crazy.
So they get away with things because the law wasn't given to them. You know, the law wasn't given to them. The reason why we get the high blood pressure, the diabetes, the strokes, the heart attacks, it kind of goes back. Well, it does go back to diet. You know, it's because you got Jake eating all this poison, man. You know, eating everything the Lord told us not to eat. You know, but yeah, man. The Lord actually, let me get this for you. Just to back up that point, because the Lord said he'll never do away with his people, even though he's angry with us right now. The Lord said he'll never do away with us, and that he was going to always bless us, and at a certain point in time, he's going to take us up out of this captivity that we're in right now, and being on the bottom. You know, and that time is near.
Yeah.
Everything we see.
Feel it coming.
Yeah, you can feel it. Yeah, you can feel it.
It's just like that feeling. I don't know if it's a tired feeling or if you're just tired of being wrong or whatever. It's like when you come from the top, bro.
Yeah.
You down here on the bottom. Okay, like I said, at the end of the day, though, you can take all that shit off and go right back to where you started at. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome there. You know
let me ask you something. Do you feel like settling in? You know, do you feel like this
down here? No.
Yeah, that's
settling in down here. That's why I ain't brought no nothing.
There you go, man.
I brought my backpack that's up there because he got hang time. Up there. You know what I'm saying? And, other than that, I ain't got I got a pair of jeans, so when I hit one of these bikes and go through the airport and shit like that, I can't be dirty because I can't do it. But so I got a pair of pants. I'm finna fuck up right now. And some clothes. I'm finna fuck up. And then when I get there, I'm finna peel this shit off and get back right. And then
I like that jersey too, man.
Yeah,
that's my favorite jersey.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is old. I mean, it's so old. This is small. But I'm rapping and tell every letter on.
Hey, but look, that's what I'm asking, because like, who in their right mind? If you're at the bottom, do you? Like just anybody, I'm just speaking in general. Like somebody that's at the bottom.
Down here at the bottom though, they people worth. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, the ones that want to help themselves do better. You know what I'm saying? They believe in people that is like helping them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And not the people that say that. Oh, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, but like, you know, I don't know if you know what's his name. I'm not gonna say the name. Like the OG, man, he was like, look, believe that we're the reason why this is happening. Believe that part. You know what I'm saying?
Say, that's the key word.
Because if you don't believe that shit, bro, you're going to be down here not believing that shit, knowing it's you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's perfectly said.
Everything you do in life is the reason why you're where you at. You know what I'm saying?
That's perfectly said, man.
And it's like, and he's like, like, man, you gotta believe that shit, man. He asked me, like, you think my music real or fake, man? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, well, I know what we did is real. I'm gonna say it's fake, bro. If I sit here and tell you with a cold-hearted faith, no, it's real. We gone, bro.
Well, you know another word for belief is faith. You know?
Yeah.
So if you don't have faith, you're not gonna believe anyway. You're gonna settle in, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Like when you're at the bottom, say you got bills to pay, you got things to do, you got family to feed, and you lose your job, so to speak, and you ain't got no money. Are you gonna settle in, or are you gonna get out there?
I'm going to the kitchen with no pot.
You're gonna work, right? You're gonna work.
Yeah.
So the people that say settle in, or you know,
it's like I never had a job really that I can remember or recall, but I know like this, I made a lot of money. And how I really don't feel speaking on camera, but it's like
yeah, no, you don't have to.
Yeah, I worked on my music. I got writing some shit down. You know what I'm saying? And you get a microphone. Matter of fact, you can use a phone. Hey, but
now you can.
They got their little apps. You can make your own instrumentals and shit like that. They do it all from their phone. It's crazy.
That's true.
But it just is not the same though. At the studio with all the soundboards and mixers, you can really play with.
That's why the music sounds so whack right now.
Yeah,
you got a lot of the top musicians are doing that on the phone.
Yeah,
because it's a go.
They're playing on the go. You know what I'm saying, on the mobile version.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's like the mobile version is cool because it's mobile. But at the same time, if you don't know how to use that, the devices or whatever it is, if you don't know how to actually use the system that you got, like, because a lot of people, they don't know that if you take say your wires and cross them from the machines, you know what I'm saying, that's how they make their wobbles in the music.
Like cross latency or something.
Yeah, and that's what gives them that whoa in their music and shit, like all the techno and shit like that.
Yep.
And but on the reason, if you flip your machines, what you can do, you can take those wires and cross them. You know what I'm saying, to where you get your wobbles like that. And on the mobile version, it's different though. You have to like push a couple buttons on something and something else. I need a keyboard though. If I got a new keyboard, I got to control it in my studio, and I'm on.
So you kind of play keys or?
Oh no, it's just like the way I got it hooked up. My brother he showed me his shit, and I had a Kong pad, that keyboard, and the way I have my shit hooked up is that keyboard was my controller to that shit.
Okay.
And then
I know
stole my studio equipment, and I was just like, oh, my brother. Hey, but then I was just like, whatever, you can have it. That bad is usually, I'm not gonna take it.
Real quick, because what you kind of said, with people making the music and stuff, and it's like
it sounds garbage right now. Yeah,
you know, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible.
It's because he's just trying to do what we're doing.
This how you know,
he's trying to do what we're doing.
This how you know. This how you know, man, what time we living in. Because hey, check this out. Ecclesiastes 12 and I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble." So once again, that's the time making them, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. So they're nervous right now because their plans of getting that New World Order brought in, there's so many wrenches being thrown in their plans. You know? So because it feels up to them.
Hey, it's the mechanics. They tired of hearing that shit. They throw a wrench at them.
If it was up to them, man, they would have been got everybody chipped. Got the New World Order brought in. But see, everything is on the Most High's time, not on their time. So it says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. The grinders ceasing it ain't no jobs out here.
Hey, that's why we grinding.
Like, that's the thing.
That's
like,
why we're grinding.
Yeah, you know, see back. Hey, what we say? We got to get on the grind. We are grinding, right? You know, but right now you really can't grind like that. You know, I mean, you can, but it ain't like it ain't jobs out here like it used to be. It's so much stuff shutting down.
Today, you know, see, like right there, walking on the other side of the street. Hey, if you could turn the camera and see that, it's like normally, like, hey, son, what you? Hey, and then next week you see them on the train working.
Right, I know, right?
No, it's like I don't get done with that.
But yeah, a lot of these,
break it off a scale and then break it off a person. And if all else fails, I'm just gonna go get the burner and I'm gonna lay it out.
But yeah, man, a lot of these stores and stuff, they shut down, man. Like
all the small businesses and shit.
Yeah,
Because Ross bought that ball.
Yeah.
Ross bought that ball over here, though. That's why they start shutting all that shit down. But I don't know why he bought that shit, though. What's the big plan with that?
It's movie theaters shutting down.
Yeah.
You got a lot of
they
people
already
used to work at the
down
movie theater.
the swap meet and shit. That was a popping ass place right there, fool.
Oh yeah, right over here, huh?
Yeah, the swap meet. It used to be. I used to live there, so I don't know what it used to be. It used to be my house. But hey, no, for real though, it used to be like a bunch of booths and shit, and there was people buying, selling, and trading, and I mean, I made a lot of fucking money there. And they shut it down and put a building there.
It ain't there no more. Yep.
You put a bigger building where my house was. Cool, but I can't live there. What's up?
Hey, this little spot here, they got it boarded up. That didn't always used to be boarded up.
They boarded up this spot right here?
Antique spot over there.
Oh, yeah.
Right across the street. Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that too, yeah.
Yep, they boarded that up. It's a lot of spots that I passed by that used to be open. Now they just shut down or they boarded up.
Yeah, those was basically the people that was balling that was just like doing the store thing for a side hustle.
Exactly. Yep. Or they was hanging on their last thread because the economy was already messed up.
Yeah.
They was hanging on their last thread, and then COVID-19 shutting down for 3 months. That's it.
I'm gonna just go knock a couple bad bitches out here. I'm gonna go knock a couple bad bitches, bro, and I'm gonna just run from this shit.
Yeah, but hey, all this stuff,
I'll be about a block away. Like, holla at me if you run out of dough. Pull a string, man.
Hey, all this stuff, man. These restaurants and stuff, they're gonna be shutting down real soon because there ain't gonna be no food out here. It's gonna be famines out here, man. These streets, like right now, the streets is kind of clear. Soon it's gonna be just people running every which way because there ain't no food. They're gonna be killing each other.
Hey, but shit, they about to stop with the. They can't stop society.
Yeah.
They really can't. They try though. They're trying.
I mean,
I'm about to give me another card in.
According to prophecy, America's shutting down. You know, this whole system, this whole society is gonna come to an end one day. It's not always gonna be like this, man. Everything you see around you is gonna be destroyed one day. In the Bible, it talks about this place being destroyed by fire. You know, so right now it's the how can you say it? The going out of business of America, basically. You know.
That's when the president decides if his little is whatever he's doing, you know what I'm saying? If it is a failure or not. Hey, basically, because right now, basically, all it was talking about is like the trial error.
Yeah.
When he's tired of the error, he's gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because they think about it, before all this shit was here. I mean, what did they have? A stick, a rock, and an animal walking down the street.
Well, you had these people, these 10 tribes here. We're here.
Yeah.
The so-called Native Americans, the Seminoles.
And that's actually the chief and all them. Them motherfuckers gonna be the only ones that still living the same.
Yeah.
They basically, because they still in the dirt shit right now over there by the east side and shit.
Yeah.
If you go down that way at all, I mean, real shit. Like the motherfucking natives, they're the only ones that's living right.
Right. They living well because I mean now we kind of you know Gad and Ruben kind of got away from tradition because of all this technology and stuff. And that's another thing I was gonna say earlier. Technology makes you lazy.
Yeah.
You know, like these cars.
Well,
people don't really walk no more. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what that chip is gonna do. It's gonna make people lazy. They're not gonna have to study no more. They're not gonna have to work to obtain information and get the information. You know, and it's convenient, so to speak. You know, you don't have to worry about losing your keys because they talk about you can unlock your doors with the chip and stuff like that. But the Lord said don't get it. You know, the Lord said don't get the RFID chip. You know, but let me finish this out for you. It says and the grinders cease because they are few, so it's not gonna be jobs out here real soon. There's gonna be no jobs. You know, it's gonna be like you ever seen that movie I Am Legend?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
That's gonna be tight then.
Yeah.
That means I'm gonna start winning.
Hey, we're gonna be winning.
When the police lose their radio, let me know, bro.
That's really ain't gonna be no 911.
Once their radio fall off, I'm on, bro. But until then, bro, I'm not trying to go back to prison.
You see this right here?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be all in the streets and all that, man. All them bushes and stuff.
I'll drive right through this shit.
It's gonna be all that. It's gonna be lions,
trying
bears.
to get a Range Rover there.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be lions, bears, wolves, animals. Cause when that whole
it's still
shutdown
gonna be
happened,
hoes, pimps, and Max.
And you know, women, they're gonna be losing out here, man. Like all these women that walk around, they be walking around with their ass out, you know, titties out and stuff, man. They're gonna be getting raped and stuff out here, man. Ain't gonna be no 911. All you gonna be hearing screams. They're gonna be on their period. They're gonna be eaten by lions and stuff. You know, so that pride of them women gonna be taken away too. You know? So it's gonna be a whole new world. They talk about a whole new world coming. Well, the Lord is bringing a whole new world, you know? And it's a world of judgment. You know, it's gonna be a lot of death out here, a lot of lamentation around the world.
Yeah, I'm ready for it though. I'm ready for it. I'll start killing. Hey, for real, I'll start killing shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's real shit. I'm not
People gonna be
scared.
killing each other just over
I'm
food, man.
not scared.
Hey, people gonna be out here.
And
You know, I'm
for
gonna
real,
read it for you.
depending on why I kill you, depends if I'm gonna eat the motherfucker or not. Bro.
That's what I was gonna say. People gonna be out here eating each other,
people,
man.
yeah,
You know?
you ain't lying.
You don't want to be doing that, man. You know,
Have you ever had human being?
don't-
I don't want to
you don't-
eat
you don't
that
feel
shit.
like
Well, I
that,
feed it to my dog though. I can't waste it.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
pray that you're Israelite and pray in that time. Pray to the Heavenly Father. Hey, their names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And hey, if you're a part of the elect, pray to be a part of the elect. You know, if you're part of the elect, the Lord gonna take care of you, man. You know, you ain't gotta be thinking about eating nobody.
Yeah.
You know?
Feed that shit to the dog, the alcohol company.
Like, hey, it's this movie called The Road. It's this father and his son. You know, it's pretty much what the movie is about. And they were walking for like 3-4 days without food, and then they stumbled across this this underground bunker, man, that was just full of food. So in that day, the Lord gonna be taking care of. Well, let me get it for you. The Lord gonna be taking care of His people, and He's gonna be feeding people. You know, and the Lord said, "See, I feed the birds. You know, I feed the animals, because you don't see the birds and go to the restaurant, the store. Don't no bird pull up to McDonald's and say, "Let me get a double."
Yeah,
you know?
no.
Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, the Lord feed the birds, the Lord feed the animals and stuff. Like, that's the spirit. We got dogs coming this way. The Lord feed them dogs, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord, how much more precious are they to the Lord than we are? You know, we're humans. We're not only humans, we're the sons of the living God, right? But let me read this for you. It says, how y'all doing? It says, 2 Ezra 2 and 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Let me make sure to report. It says, be not weary, okay? So have faith pretty much. You know, be not weary, don't faint. For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, that's the time we're coming into. Trouble and heaviness, people being in sorrow, you know, people bugging out, losing their mind, you know. It says, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, because they ain't got Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook, you know, or they can't pay they can't pay their bills, they can't buy food. They're gonna be in a spirit of heaviness, you know. It says, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. So people gonna be out here weeping and being sorrowful. Like everybody, people coming to that whole holiday season, everybody's happy, festive, you know. Yeah, it's BS, right? It's BS, man. You know, hey, the time gonna come when people ain't gonna be thinking about no damn Christmas or no New Year.
It's already there for me. I was thinking last 7 or 8
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because we coming to this whole election thing, right?
Yeah.
And you already got people rioting over it.
Yeah.
It ain't the votes ain't even counted.
Yeah. It hasn't even started yet. It's
people
started,
talking-
but it's like it ain't even been like the same.
Yeah.
Nothing set in stone yet. So
Yeah.
they're still running vote on it and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And to see like how they're gonna go about doing it with the population thing and all this other shit.
Mail-in ballots
Really,
and stuff.
basically, they put the information out there. And they're trying to find one in particular person probably, and until they find out what he got going on, what he's doing, because they're not going to lead him in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Even though they would, but they ain't gonna leave. They ain't gonna leave without him, basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they might, but they'll keep coming back if they leave without him. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
you got people are already stocking up and buying guns and stuff right now, man. And you got people that's saying,
That's smart.
well, yeah, I mean,
that's the only investment that's not cracking.
if you're in that world, you're smart, you know, because it's like, yeah, I got to protect my blah blah blah. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a gun or whatever.
No, I'm talking about just like in car locks and shit like that. Say everything that you can invest in. Once you leave the place that you invested at the value drops.
Yeah, like cars.
Guns,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Well,
Only one that it goes up.
It is going to devalue though, because the days gonna come when that gun's gonna be useless, man. Like a missile. Can a gun defeat a missile? See? So there are going to be, once again, this place, America, is going to be destroyed by missiles And you can have all the guns you want in the world. It's not gonna save you from that destruction.
Mushroom cloud.
Yeah, you shoot at the mushroom cloud. But hey, that's practically people are gonna be buying guns. But just sticking to that point, people are buying guns and they're saying if Trump wins, we're ready for the people that voted for Biden because they're going to go crazy, and people that voted for Biden are already saying we are going to go crazy. We're going to riot. We're going to do this, that, and the third. And then if Trump loses, people are already still going to be in that spirit of, hey, it's not fair. We think he's been cheated, blah blah blah. So we're coming into a time where it's going to be just all out civil war out here, man. And people that got these guns, they're going to be shooting each other. Once again, they're going to be killing each other because of no food out here. So that's the next pandemic. See that whole COVID-19 that was a cover-up, they told the farmers to dump a lot of their crops. And they were destroying a lot of the crops. So now we're in harvest season, so to speak, and ain't no harvest. These supermarkets, people so used to going to the store and it's all full of food. And them stores only work, they only got 3 days of food in that store. And then the truck comes and then we stop. One day the truck ain't gonna come, man. Yeah. And people gonna go to the store, they're gonna be like, what the hell? Shelves is empty. Yeah. They gonna be like, oh,
you go to the cash register, there ain't no money in it.
Let me go get my gun, That's gonna be first. Let me go get my gun. You got it, So it's gonna be. Hey, this street gonna be full of like that dude right there running. It's gonna be that or that lady or whatever. It's gonna be people out here running just like that, all over the place, man. It's gonna be all out chaos. Yeah. But hey, what it say? 2 Ezra 2 and 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou or you shall be merry and have abundance. See, so everybody else is struggling and weeping and being sorrowful. The men of the Lord are going, and their families, and then you're going to have sisters as well, women out there as well, that believe. The Lord's going to be taking care of his elect.
Because he was smart enough to keep that native.
well, we were smart enough to have faith and trust in the Heavenly Father. It says, the heathen shall envy thee. So you're going to have all the other heathens like, hey, what the hell? They're going to be jealous because they're going to be like, man, how the hell are they eating? Why are they looking so happy? How are they looking so, vibrant? Everybody else is struggling.
Believe that shit. That's all it is, too. You believe that's what's going to happen, then you're right, that's what's going to happen. That's what you're going to make happen. Hey, but if you don't believe that that's what's going to happen, you still finna ball.
It's all about faith, man. It's all about faith. It says, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord. So they ain't gonna be able to do nothing against the Lord's elect. It says, my hands shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. See? And hell means the grave. Hell just means the grave. And you have because the Christian church, they teach you it's a place where you go to burn forever. No. That's false.
It's jail, basically. It's jail.
It's a state of living. Like you being in prison, that's hell. You're not having no money. That's hell.
Just like Jose and Joseph. Like you know what I'm saying? You replace the J with an H, and then hit jail, hell. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Bible is basically all about government control issues.
Well, government means mind control. Yeah. Govern means control, and means mind. Yeah. And that's what this government, this beast system wants to do with that chip. They want to control your mind. Totally control your mind. They even said they can't make it mandatory, or they can't make you do it. That's what they said. So that's how you know it's going to be a choice. Let me get this for you. It's going to be a choice. It's going to be tempting. They're going to make it tempting, enticing to take that RFID chip. This is our Revelation chapter 3.
Shit, that's all from the devil, though.
Yeah. When you take that, you're worshiping Satan. You're basically worshiping Satan. You're pledging your allegiance to this system, to this beast system. Revelation 3 and 10. It says, Revelation 3 and 3 and 10. Yeah, true. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. See, being patient, suffering, not jumping the gun. And this is the Lord speaking. It's a red letter. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is when they roll in with that RFID chip, that mark of the beast. And they, like I said, they're gonna make it tempting. They're gonna say you can get superpowers. Oh, you can go to the store. You can get your life back. You can get your money back on top of money we're gonna give you. We're gonna give you credits. We're gonna give you 1 million credits. You know, we'll give you $1 million. All you gotta do is take the chip. That's how they're gonna come with it, man. You know, a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, man, I need to see my family, man. I need that PS5. You know, that's how they gonna be. You know, I need the new Jordans. You know, the woman, I need to get my weed. You know, See? It says, which shall come upon all the world, so the whole world is going to be tempted with this RFID chip. You know, but this is the world that matters, the world of Israel. And only the elect is going to refuse that chip. The other Israelites, the Lord is going to kill them too, man. You know, the wicked Israelites that take that chip and don't...
So basically, you're going to have the elite, and that's it. You have to in the fall.
They're going to be down here. They're going to look up. They're going to see Yahweh Shai return. They're gonna see the elect being beamed up in the chariots. What they call the UFOs. The UFOs are chariots of the Lord, man. You know, they're gonna see the elect being beamed up. They're gonna be looking up. They're gonna be like, oh damn, what's up? They're gonna see the missiles coming. That's gonna be too late there, man. Like you said, you can't take that chip out. You know, you can't take that chip out. It says.
You take the chip out, but it's getting body. So what's his hand?
Chop your hand off, but it's too late. You know, you're gonna be sitting there with a dangling hand, waiting for the missiles to fall, man. You know. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. So the Lord said He's coming quickly. See, it seems like it's taking a long time. That's why people doing whatever they're doing and going about their daily lives. They're like, the Lord ain't never gonna come. The end of the world ain't never gonna come. You know, because you see, now you got things opening back up. People thinking about Thanksgiving, Halloween. You know, I think Halloween next week. People thinking about going Halloween partying, man. You know, going to the club. Yeah, man. Think about Thanksgiving. Think about Christmas. Think about New Year's. Hey, one little event can shut everything down. You know, shut everything down. And that COVID. Yeah, they popping up the numbers and whatnot, but it's real diseases that's really coming where you're going to be walking down the street and people, not just one person, it's going to be people just dropping dead. Kids, you know, old people, women, men just dropping dead.
Yeah.
And that's
already here, though.
They won't be able to hide that then, you know. But that COVID is really going to be a COVID soon, coronavirus. It's really going to be a coronavirus, man. You know, I'm saying disease, like another disease that make coronavirus look like a walk in the park. You know? So it's really gonna be
the first attempt was that alligator shit, that skin flesh eating.
Oh yeah. Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, that was the first one they tried, and it was like it didn't kill enough people and shit. So
they
tried another one.
They had to come with the dreaded coronavirus, right?
Yeah, but who's like gonna charge the people making all these diseases? Like, how's that gonna go about?
Well, they got the CDC. They already got the diseases carving up, you know, down there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hey, they got this show called Containment. That's a show I seen a while back, man, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. And
what they did is it was based off down in Atlanta, Georgia. And I think